Hello. Yeah, check out this shirt I made. Well, I didn't make the actual shirt. I embroidered this on. This is my own design. Yeah, so check that heart out. Yeah, pretty sick design, right? Yeah. Anyways, today I did want to talk about something. Um, and it is to do with design. But not with clothing. And maybe that's for another day. But the one I have in my mind is maybe I'll just paint it. Uh, So let's paint a picture real quick. Going with the red. All right. And it has this brown base. Yeah. So there you go. That's so. What can we see here? It's adds oh this there's these white spots. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we're almost seeing something. I just want to complete it with it needs it needs this thing. You need to enter it, and then you also need to see out of it when you're inside. This might be something you recognize. This is my dream house. Oh, sorry. You might recognize this as the one of those mushroom houses from Mario, um, which essentially is my dream house when I was a kid. Um, but now as an adult, this is completely like it's gone out of my mind. But I thought about it last night, and I thought about this. This is kind of cool. But then I actually just thought about reality, and it's not as cool as I think. And I think as I grew up, I the perception of my dream house has changed. You know, my dad used to be not used to be. He's a painter. He paints property, and he said he could help me make this house when I was younger, and that was when I was like in primary school. Um, now I'm 22 and things have changed. But let me talk about. Sorry, let's not go with this brush. Let me talk about what I wanted as a high schooler. All right, my dream house changed, and it got these. I'm painting over this as there isn't much space, but you know, who cares? It's out of my mind anyways, right? Yeah, check that out. Oh yeah, that's pretty massive. I think it has this thing. Sorry, the pig's in the way. Check it out. And the door is no longer this small. It's like massive. It's got two doors, and the windows, they're not up here. They're not down here. They're up here. Right. And These are just this is also all part of the one house, by the way. And my car would be here. It could actually fit multiple cars, so maybe there's like 6 cars inside. Alright. Alright, they're cars. That's really bad, but okay. Yeah, this is my $5 million mansion in my dream. Okay, this looks pretty crappy, but who cares, right? This is my dream when I was a teenager. I wanted this, and maybe it also had this massive tree at the front. Looks really cool. I don't know. Cool dream to have. In the back there will be a pool as well. You can jump in on hot days, or on cold, on any day really. But maybe I just won't use it. I hate swimming. So. Yeah, my mansion. But I'm also thinking it might be a stretch to even go for this thing. Well, where am I gonna make that money? Alright, let's be a little bit more sensible, right? Let's be a little bit more adult. Okay. I went back with this brush again, but I don't need this brush. I need this brush. Alright. This thing a little bit more sensible. I think let's just scrape it this way so you can see it a bit more. I don't know, can you see a bit more? I can't tell. I can't tell what I'm doing. Look at that, it's all gone. Okay. Alright, my dream house, well, I don't really know if it's a dream anymore, but it's something I'm okay with. Alright, so here's the entrance. That windows, that's pretty cool, right? There's one window. And right next to it, it's got the same thing. This thing also has the same roof. And one more, right? I will say this can probably stretch like 10 papers down this way and another 10 this way. But we're working with one paper, so I'll try to put everything I can. There's a fly. Ugh. In this one piece of paper. Alright, 3 houses. Let's multiply this by 5. So 15 houses. Imagine. There's also there's a car. Alright. And I drive like my drawing of these cars suck. That's okay. On the spot. You're putting me on the spot here. Okay. There's another car. This and this one right here. This is also a car. This one's my car, right here, and that's where I live. So this is my adult dream, I guess. Now that I'm an adult, I would like to be here. There's also slight gaps. They aren't just like conjointed, but they are so close to being conjointed. There are slight gaps to walk between. to your backyard, I guess. All right. Cool. What do you think about this? It's more affordable. I can't lie. I still can't afford this, and I don't even earn money right now. I live with my parents. My parents they've got a pretty nice house. We've got, let me just show you real quick. We've got a huge. I'll have to turn my tripod around here. It's a huge backyard. It's all ours, and you can't see them, but I've got horses as well. All right, sorry, minor flex, but I don't. It doesn't come from me. That's my parents. All right, what I'm talking about is if I were to make something, like I mean, earn something myself. All right, I think I'd be happy living in these houses or one of them. Um, but then again, I don't make any money, and but in order to make money, I need to find a job, and I think a nice job to have is in the city. And what's convenient, there are these. Okay, let's go big here now. Let's go big brush. Something convenient, right? There are these really tall buildings. Check that out, right? Really tall buildings. Tall, huge structures. And they also all have windows out of them. They got many windows, right? I guess you can say each window represents a room. All right, you get the point. I'll go crazy with it now. Yeah, these are called apartment buildings, and I think it'd be nice to. Well, it's convenient to live here. I'd say not. It's not a dream house or anything. I get, at least I get a really nice view if I'm all the way up here. Um, but down here is also pretty good. Um, yeah, look at all these windows there. They're all different rooms that there's like all different people that live in them. Uh, I think this can house a couple hundred, if not a couple thousands. I would say a couple hundred to just generally, right? Um, this tall building here is like one big neighborhood, except no one really treats it like a neighborhood. Everyone kind of shuts themselves in to their house once they get in. They don't really interact or anything. But that's okay, right? We're not really here to find a neighborhood. We're here to have our convenience and go to work and everything. All right. All right. Let's say if I did get my job, right? I'm an office clerk. Here's me, and I'm also holding a briefcase because I mean business, right? I can conveniently. It takes me maybe 10 minutes to get to work. I take a train or I can walk for 30 minutes, but I don't want that. That's too much, and I'd like to maybe wake up a little later than usual. So I can take a train or I can take a bus if the train lines are down. It'll take me 10 minutes, right? On a good day. But you know what? You know what's funny? Um, there's this there's this other really tall building that this is my office job, and it actually kind of looks the same. It's yeah, um, big building, houses hundreds, if not thousands, of people in them. We're all working. A lot of us don't meet in these buildings, but you know, um, here's my factory. I would say I wouldn't call it a factory though, because it's a luxury that I get to see a really nice view out the windows, and it's really nice. Has really nice air conditioning, so and company benefits. That's really cool. Right. Okay. Looking at this as a small person is pretty cool. But that was me when I was, you know, when I first kind of entered the city. I guess like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, I no longer kind of find this amusing anymore. These cities, the skyscrapers, sorry, and they no longer amuse me. There's too many of them. I don't like them. Um, yeah, you know what? I even though I live in one of these buildings, I don't actually own them. They are owned by someone else, and I have to pay them every week. But at least I get to live and make money. Then I have to pay them again, so they take my money. Um, yeah, whole cycle. I don't know, but I hate this. But I have no choice, right? I have no choice. I also want to buy nice food. I want to buy luxury things, so I never make it out of this thing. I'm afraid that a lot of us are sold on the stream that we can all own a mansion, but really, I think I think we all end up in these buildings in the future. All of us, um, except for the top 0.1%. We're all gonna end up in these buildings. Um, Even the top 0.1% will own the a room in these buildings, but they're all the way up here. All right, they're all the way up here. That's their special little section that they have. It's their little penthouse. All right, they own and they own part of the building as well. Yeah. Um, but I'll be honest. I'm kind of bored of this. I kind of am. I I kind of would like to have my dream house again. All right. My little red roof, shaped like a mushroom, and the brown walls that it will house me in. Okay, that's not really brown, but I am painting with brown. The white spots on the roof as well, to add some character. And can't forget the door and the window. Right, that's my little unique house that I dreamt of as a kid. But I think I think they don't really exist. Um, I mean, I haven't done much research on them, but I think I shouldn't need research if I just walk around anywhere in anywhere part of the world. I think it's really hard to find any of this. It's not. The point is, it's not common, but I would love to see more of that. So I don't know where we went wrong, or it's not wrong. All right, like to have these are convenient, as I said, but I don't love them as much. You know, as much as I would love to have this, my little red mushroom house. Okay, wait, sorry. One more point I would like to bring up. Just something funny. Alright. I got my little scraper here. I'm gonna paint with this. But in each window that houses these apartments, and maybe this house, and all the other houses that I painted. This blue thing, it represents the thing that you're watching on your phone. All right, so it tells the time, right? So like, I don't know, what time is it now? 11:30. um, it Here's the cool thing. It gives me everything, right? It gives me happiness. It gives me sadness. It makes me angry. All right. This gives me all the emotions, and yeah. The point is, uh, we're always on our phones, and every one of these people in these buildings, they're all gonna be on it eventually. It's pretty sad to look at, I would say. I think if you pictured it that way, you looked at a building, and you see the amount of people that houses these buildings. Each one of them will most likely be on their phone, and they will scroll away their emotions. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching.